The sibling of one of NBC's most famous stars suffered a devastating blow on tonight's shocking Jeopardy! Episode. An NBC News legend's sister has blown her Jeopardy! Winning streak after a risky wager gone wrong in tonight's nail-biting showdown. After winning Friday's game, Katie Kornacki returned to the Alex Trebek stage in hopes of continuing her impressive run that already secured her $20,000. Sign up for the U.S. Sun newsletter. Katie, whose real name is Catherine, is an English professor from Hartford, Connecticut, and is the sister of NBC News journalist and famed TV personality Steve Kornacki. Steve has become an election day icon for his second-by-second coverage of the polls and showcasing an energetic attitude as he explains the interactive political maps. While Steve has gone on to be a television treasure, his sister, Katie, has accumulated success of her own through various careers in education. Currently, she serves as the associate professor and chair of the English department at Caldwell University in New Jersey. The school gushed that being on Jeopardy! Has been Katie's lifelong dream. A self-proclaimed trivia nerd, she has been watching Jeopardy! Since early childhood at her grandmother's house. And she's known in local trivia circles as quite the competitor. She will be wearing a bright yellow blazer for her 4-year-old daughter, Anne. She will be watching tonight with her family and friends, the university gushed in a Facebook post. According to her website, Katie and her brother, Steve, were always encouraged by their parents to read growing up. They even were enrolled in the local library's summer reading program during their childhood. While Steve has not yet commented on his sister's Jeopardy! Performance, he presumably saw it as he has expressed to being a big game show fan himself. Back in 2020 during the U.S. presidential election, Steve filmed a promo video for Jeopardy! That explained the Electoral College process. Jeopardy! Masters fans make major complaint about player as they say the outcome is always so predictable. It was a massive hit, with many saying producers should have had Steve back for more appearances. They should have Kornacki guest host the show, one person wrote. This was the most entertaining Jeopardy! Segment I've seen. Bring Steve on more, another demanded. Katie made an impressive debut on Friday's game when she took home $20,000 in a sweeping win. For Monday's game, she went up against Sarah Cox, a chief of staff from Austin, Texas, and Tom Fervini, a writer from Los Angeles, California. While Katie had an early lead, Sarah quickly took over and continued to rack up correct question after question. Heading into the Double Jeopardy! round, Sarah remained on top with $5,200 while Katie had $3,600 while Tom was in the red with $800. Jeopardy! Fans don't see everything behind the scenes from watching on TV. These hidden set features make the show run smoothly. Each podium has a hidden riser so that all contestants appear to be the same height. After each clue is read, signal lights go off around the game board, indicating players can buzz in and respond. Buzz in too early, and you're locked out for 25 seconds. The podiums have a small white light in the lower left corner, which tells Ken Jennings who goes next. Contrary to popular belief, the player with control doesn't have a buzzer advantage on the next clue. To the game board's left is a scoreboard so the players can see their opponent's scores. All contestants must bring 3 outfits to the studio, but only the host and returning champion change for the next episode. There are wardrobe rules, including restrictions on busy patterns, solid white, purple like the background, and logos. 5 episodes are taped in a single day, and sometimes more. The categories: players aside from the returning champion, and Final Jeopardy! For a tape day are all drawn randomly to ensure fairness. Female contestants are asked not to wear makeup, which is applied backstage, and don't wear mascara because of sweat. Contestants fill out a questionnaire, and producers select 5 Q&A topics for the host. Host Ken isn't allowed to interact with the contestants until after the game. Players can request to sit in a chair while competing without question. Katie went for a big swing when she found the second daily double and bet nearly half of her score on the risky wager. Under the category, Historic Objects, host Ken Jennings read the clue. The rocking chair that Lincoln was shot in was claimed by the government but returned to the widow of a man with this last name. Sadly, Katie did not accurately answer, "What is Ford?" dropping her $2,000 from her score of $4,800. Heading into Final Jeopardy, Sarah was set up for a runaway win with $15,000, while Katie was in second with $5,600 and Tom in third with $4,000. Sarah was the only contestant correct on Final Jeopardy, adding just $50 to her score to win with $15,050. Katie dropped down to third after betting too much, ending the game with just $2,600, while Tom boosted into second with $3,200.